This week, I realized that most people buying real estate have no idea what they're actually doing. But first, let me tell you, since this channel is about documenting my road to $1 million in net worth and sharing all my decisions and experiences along the way, I want to start giving you weekly updates about my progress. Right now, I'm sitting at around 10.7% of my goal. So let's get back to the actual topic of this video. This video is not about investment companies or institutional investors. It's about the average person buying real estate as an investment. Let me tell you what I learned this week. So last week, I found an interesting listing for an apartment in the outer area around Berlin. So I contacted the owner. I got all the documents, checked everything, and thought, all right, let's schedule a viewing. As I drove to the apartment after work, I realized I was really getting out of Berlin. And honestly, it was beautiful. I even caught myself thinking that I would actually enjoy living there. The viewing itself went fine. The apartment was in good condition. After we finished, I told the owner that I would send her an offer once I had done my calculations. After I sent the offer, she got really emotional and started insulting me. And honestly, I kind of understand it. I definitely lowballed her from her perspective. But from my perspective as an investor, the price just did not make sense. The worse the location of a property is, the more cash flow you need from the start to compensate for slower appreciation and potential difficulties when selling later on. As I explained in my last video, the magic of real estate investing is that you can use other people's money, the bank's money, to finance your investment while your tenant and inflation slowly reduce your debt over time. The owner then told me that after my viewing, there was another one with a married couple who wanted to buy the apartment as investment. And here's the interesting part. They did not want to finance the property. They wanted to buy it fully in cash. And with that, they completely removed the actual leverage effect that makes real estate investing so powerful in the first place. The apartment generated around 11,000 euros in gross rent per year. That means they would have generated roughly a 5% gross return on the investment before costs, maintenance, taxes, vacancies, or risk. At that point, putting the money into an ETF would probably have been the better investment. Back to the owner. She told me I wasted her time with my offer and the viewing, but that is just part of investing. As an investor, I cannot put capital into deals that do not make sense mathematically. And that is when I understood something. Most people in Germany are actually bad investors. They do not really do the math. A couple of weeks ago, my boss told me to wear a suit to work because we operate in the finance industry. At first, I kind of laughed about it, but this week I finally understood what he meant. All our company really does is buy real estate, renovate it, rent it out, and sell it again. It's math, and that is finance. But what I also realized this week is that the bar in residential real estate investing is actually surprisingly low. Most people never really go deep into the details. They do not analyze enough. They do not calculate enough. And most importantly, they do not stay consistent long enough to actually become good at something. That is why I genuinely believe you can outperform most people in almost anything if you are willing to work a little harder, stay consistent, and actually learn the subject deeply instead of just consuming surface level information. I'll probably make another video about that topic in the next couple of weeks. Thank you so much for listening, and see you on the next one.